Hey guys, how you doing? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited today. Just as well be favored. When today was my voucher, I spent latest what to do. And why is it coming back? Today was my voucher. I went in and out. Like in 5 minutes, I was done. 5 freaking minutes, and then I went to pick up my parcel. I had ordered some things from Lagos, some powder, setting spray from Lagos, and they were supposed to arrive today. And see, people that said they were there for more than 1 hour. But you know the funny thing, if it was last year when I just come back, I'll be speaking about the injustice of it. But today I went there and I was able to get I cited my item, and in like 20 minutes I was out of there. And that 20 minutes was even because of a lady was apparently having an episode with the guy who the administrative staff about her own item. So there was a lot of ranting. So that took time, obviously. But then I have to talk about the items I got. I got the Ezekiel, the Ezekiel face kit. So this is what it looks like. You know, when you talk about like influencers, really, it actually does work. Like there's like so many makeup that you buy just because of someone whose work you admire. You know, that person uses it. I bought this palette just because of Jojo Touch. For real. Like I wasn't even thinking about buying it. Maybe I would have bought what I wanted, the Nigerian brand the two Nigerian brands I actually wanted to try, not even Ezekiel at all. The two Nigerian brands that I wanted to try was Yanga Beauty. Like, oh, their highlighters were always looking popping. And also Dabota Lawson. I wanted to try her lip kits as well. But because Jojo Touch always I'm serious, in almost, I don't know. I think in a lot of her videos I've seen, she always uses Ezekiel face palette. So I was like, I've got to get it. And this period I was so lucky to get the one that was dented. I beg I miss cup. I don't have money. So what I'm saying is, okay, if you see this one, it's quite damaged. So it's a dented palette. So normally it would go for 10,000 naira, but because this one is dented, it was 6,500 naira. And if you look I was trying to dust off the powder, so I ended up breaking more of the white one. So what I just did was I added water. I cut him, like I was like, water was going to dry off anyways. So what I did was I meshed them all up together, and then I added some water to it. So eventually, it's like, you can see that it's looking horrible, but it's stuck together. Like before, if I'd done this, it would have fallen off. What I want to say about, like, the packaging is so flimsy. Like, see, it's even like breaking off. Like, it's so flimsy. It came with this really flimsy pack. I was like, okay, I thought it was just the cover, but then so is the rest of the body. Like, it's so flimsy. But then again, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not like mad at it because it's originally was going for 10,000 naira, which you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would count this is said as a highlighter. Yeah, because I won't count this time. No Nigerian has shade. Maybe except you're doing. I think maybe if you're doing for a white person, or okay, I'll say you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, like it since it calls itself. Let me see. Okay, now that one is powder. Yeah, so you've got 9 different powders for inclusive in this 10,000 naira, and then you've got 2 blush and a bronzer, which is absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you guys. I swatched it. It was gorgeous. Even the, you see that? Like, it's gorgeous. Even the powder is so pigmented, like so pigmented. So this is just me tapping it. So it's like, it's really nice. Like, honestly, it's really nice. So I'm grateful because I've got my shade, I've got my contour, I've got contour. Sometimes I'm this shade, sometimes I'm this shade. So I've got like my highlights, sometimes I'm this highlight, sometimes I can be this highlight. Like, it's not that white, it's the residue from this one that fell on it. So yeah, I think it's better. So sometimes like this should be my contour, sometimes this should be my contour. Look, I know my face looks really dark, but compared to the rest of my skin, my face is darker than the rest of my skin. So I could be this shade for contour, then this for powder, and sometimes this for normal powder, and this for highlight, or sometimes this as well, whatever. But I've got lots of choices, and I've got lovely blush. Let me check out this one, which I definitely know I'm going to be using for eyeshadow, because I'm not a blush person. I'm not really a blush person. I've got palettes that I've got blush in them, and like eyeshadow palettes I've got blush, and I ended up never using it. Like, do you see how pigmented that is? Let me try this other pink. You notice I'm not even like rubbing too much. It comes really nice. It's really gorgeous. Let me go back again with the bronze. Do you see that? It's gorgeous. And it feels so nice. The powder as well feels so nice. I mean, for like 10k, even when it was 10k, it was actually it was really cute. It was a great steal. And for the fact that Jojo Touch trusts this palette and uses it a lot in all her, like, in a lot of her videos, I mean, it's got to be good. Then another thing I got was the Sacha Buttercup, and I'm like, okay, this is going for 10k, which just one powder is even more expensive. Like the Sacha was going for like 8k. Was it 8k? Sorry, was it between 8 to 10k? Yeah, the girl who sold this said she got it herself and she traveled and stuff. But trust me, I'm going to be barcoding, like scanning the barcode. I bought it from someone ago. I'm going to be scanning the barcodes to ensure that I got a really like authentic powder. Because I bought this from an individual vendor, like someone who is doing her own private ones. So yeah, I mean, this one is basically, so when I got this, getting this for 6.5, so this one powder is basically more expensive than having all these lovely shades that you can use for different lots of things. And from swatching it on my skin, they're really gorgeous. And then I also got okay, let me just keep them here by my sides, keep looking at it. Okay, I'm keeping this aside, my face is absolutely hidden. So I also got the Milan Make It Last Fixing Spray. Yeah, I got this. I was going to take this off, but then I looked at it and I didn't see any other barcode to scan, so I'm going to be leaving this wrap on, so I'll scan it and authenticate the fact that it's original. And if it is, yay. If it's not, I'll let her know. That's it. So these are my purchases, then this was my day with. Oh, I'm so happy. I finally got the Ezekiel, like, oh, I'm so happy because I've got my contour shade in I use Sleek for contour and it's almost gone. I'm so happy. Ajoya Toile. Latest Otondo.